Chosen one, stop scrolling immediately. Do not move past this video. I am not asking you today. I am warning you with absolute authority. This is not a coincidence, and the algorithm absolutely did not bring you here. God intercepted your feed today because you are standing at the exact threshold of a permanent timeline shift. What I am about to reveal was sealed in the throne room of heaven until this very second. The enemy is working overtime to distract you right now. He is hoping you will swipe away. He knows that if you hear this message, his hold over your life breaks completely. You must lock your attention here. The verdict on your next 10 years is about to be read. If you leave before the end, you will forfeit the exact prophetic instruction that guarantees your breakthrough. You have been crying out for a massive change. You have been waiting in wound for an apology that will never come. But the shift happening tonight will change your reality forever. You are the cycle breaker heaven has been waiting for. I need you to focus on your physical body right now. Lock your attention on this message and feel that heavy, suffocating sensation in your chest, that burning feeling sitting tightly in your throat, the one you keep swallowing back down every single time their name comes up. You need to stop swallowing it. You are not crazy, and it is absolutely not just stress. The nights you wake up at 3 in the morning with your jaw tight and your heart racing are not random. Their face flashes in your mind while you try to breathe. Listen to me very carefully, because that is not anxiety. That physical weight is your highly advanced spirit detecting danger. Your body is detecting the absolute panic of the enemies who just realized they permanently lost access to you. They are starving for your pure energy. The spiritual backlash is hitting your physical body and keeping you awake. They expect your departure to completely destroy you. They are waiting in the dark for you to finally collapse. But you are a leader in disguise. You carry a specific and irreplaceable gravity that terrifies the dark elite. You did not just survive their toxic storm. You became the sun that exposes every hidden lie they told. And tonight, the universe is executing a divine alignment that will publicly crush their false narrative. The shift is already in motion. You have been fighting these brutal battles in absolute silence. You thought nobody noticed your exhausted tears. You believed nobody saw how you held your dignity when they lied on your sacred name. But you were completely wrong. Someone deeply powerful has been quietly watching your resilience in the dark. Your silent obedience has activated a miracle. Do not scroll away from this sanctuary. If you leave this video, you will miss the exact sequence of events that is about to unfold. There are exactly 2 people on earth right now who meant to hear this mandate. God made sure you are one of them today. Your pure existence is a threat to the Matrix programming. You are the remnant. The Matrix engineered a frequency to suppress your natural wealth-attracting state. But the shift happening tonight will shatter that ceiling forever. You must not let the enemy whisper doubt into your mind. Your left brain will try to tell you, this is just another video. Silence that voice immediately, because hesitation is the exact trap they set. Every time you try to rest, you feel that bizarre brain fog rolling in. Your thoughts become scattered, and your physical energy drains away. That is a targeted spiritual attack designed to keep your powerful vibration dormant. They know that if you wake up fully, their entire empire of manipulation will fall apart. You are an absolute diamond. They threw you away just to play with cheap rocks. Now they are drowning in the noise of their own making. They are frantically searching for a replacement for you. But they will soon realize that your specific depth is utterly unreplicable. The shift tonight will force them to watch you step into your permanent and untouchable ageless glow. You are standing on holy ground right now. The instructions released in the next few minutes are highly classified. Heaven is demanding your immediate obedience to lock in this frequency. If your spirit is vibrating with a cellular knowing right now, you must stay. The window to receive this massive blessing closes in exactly 72 hours. I am going to hand you the exact spiritual blueprint that cuts their cord to your nervous system forever. But you have to prove you are ready to receive it. You must hold your position and absorb every single word of this transmission. The timeline shift depends on your complete focus today. The master manipulator is about to malfunction publicly. This is your divine ultimatum. You can swipe away and return to the heavy exhaustion of your daily matrix loop, or you can stand firm as the chosen one and claim the massive financial and spiritual harvest waiting for you. The door is wide open, but it requires a physical anchor on earth to activate. The final verdict is in your hands right now. Let us go deeper, because what you are feeling right now is not new. You have been carrying a massive weight on your shoulders for months. It feels like you are walking through thick mud just to get through the day. And every single time you try to rest your exhausted body, your mind spins completely out of control with chaotic thoughts. You are deeply tired from fighting battles nobody else sees. People around you might casually tell you that you are depressed. They whisper that you need a traditional healing protocol to fix your mind. But they are completely blind to the profound spiritual reality of your situation. You are absolutely not a broken person inside your soul. You are not experiencing normal sadness like the matrix masses. This heavy somatic weight is a direct physical reaction to the impending shift. Your body is a highly tuned spiritual instrument. It is absorbing the chaotic frequencies of a matrix that desperately tries to keep you asleep. You are the powerful stabilizer for everyone else around you. While they take your bright light for granted, you act as a human battery for their toxic lives. And now your cellular system is forcing a massive purge to protect your sacred energy. Listen to me very closely right now, because 99% of people completely miss this shift. The manipulator who drained you is currently starving for your fuel. You finally cut the energetic cord for good. You stopped handing them your precious life force on a silver platter, and because you are a gifted empath, their frantic starvation is sending shockwaves into your physical body today. That is exactly why you wake up at 3 in the morning covered in cold sweat. It is not your personal fear keeping you awake. It is their absolute terror echoing violently through the spiritual realm. They know their false time is finally up. They realize you are the irreplaceable diamond they foolishly discarded. Now they are trying to reach into your energy field to steal one last drop of your light. You have spent your entire life as the black sheep of your family. You stood in crowded rooms full of people and felt utterly alone. They eagerly called you too sensitive to handle the real world. They mocked your deep intuition because it exposed the rotten core they tried to hide. But your isolation was never a punishment designed to break you. It was always a divine incubation season. Every silent tear you cried in secret was carefully catalogued by heaven. You thought you were waiting in wound for an apology that would never materialize. But you were actually gathering the supreme power required to shatter generational curses forever. You are the chosen cycle breaker today. The pain you endured was the exact pressure needed to form your absolute and untouchable spiritual authority. Pay close attention to this next part, because the enemy tried to hide this from you. The heavy brain fog you feel right now is the final stage before the breakthrough. It is the dust settling right before a massive quantum leap. Your physical vessel is upgrading its frequency to hold the explosive abundance heaven is releasing tonight. You must remain incredibly strong and highly focused. They desperately wanted you to believe that you were losing your mind. They gaslit your reality until you deeply questioned your own divine sanity. But you are one of the rare two on this earth who can see through the illusion. Your pure heart was never a toxic trait or a foolish weakness. It was the exact mirror that forced them to look at their own hollow and decaying existence. Type 777 in the comments right now to physically claim this incoming miracle and lock in your frequency. You must anchor this profound truth into the physical world. The shift happening tonight requires your conscious participation to fully activate. Do not let the matrix tell you that typing a number is meaningless. It is a profound declaration of your ultimate victory. You are no longer the victim of their narcissistic matrix games. You are the sovereign ruler of your own beautiful reality. The universe is actively removing the leeches from your timeline so you can rise unhindered. The overwhelming exhaustion you feel is just the shedding of old skin. You are stepping into a radiant and ageless glow that will leave your enemies absolutely speechless. Let me reframe your entire reality right here and right now. You did not lose anything valuable when they walked away from you. The trash essentially took itself out of your sacred space. God removed them because they were never meant to survive the high altitude of your next chapter. They were only temporary anchors meant to teach you the ultimate value of your own boundaries. The physical symptoms will absolutely pass the moment the shift completes tonight. Your tight jaw will finally unclench for good. The heavy burning sensation in your chest will evaporate into thin air forever. You will wake up tomorrow with a crystalline clarity that terrifies the dark elite. Your suppressed frequency is preparing to reactivate and flood your entire system with pure, untamed genius. You have tried absolutely everything. You meditate for hours in silence. You repeat daily affirmations to manifest a better reality. And yet your finances refuse to grow despite your incredibly hard work, while you constantly watch ordinary people succeed effortlessly. You feel deeply overlooked by a universe you constantly try to serve. But your lack of results is not a failure. The dark elite have sold you a massive lie. They told you that you just need to work harder. They whispered that your spiritual exhaustion is a sign you are not aligned, but I declare that this is complete matrix programming designed to keep you trapped. You carry a tremendous divine potential inside your physical vessel. The delay in your massive blessing is a blocked cellular frequency. Listen to me very closely right now. The reason the universe responds to certain people and not others is not destiny, it is not discipline, it is a specific and highly powerful brainwave. Scientists working in absolute secrecy have a name for it. They call it the gamma wave, and it is the exact frequency your beautiful brain was running effortlessly when you were a little child exploring the world. Think back to when you were young. Ideas came to you with lightning speed. Learning felt completely effortless and natural. You somehow knew things before they even happened in physical reality because the world felt like it was completely on your side. That effortless genius was your active gamma frequency. It was your natural birthright before the elite decided to shut it down. Adulthood arrived, and the modern world went to work on you. The chronic stress of survival mode began to crush your spirit. The heavy screens and rigid school systems trained you to conform instead of create, deliberately engineering an environment to suppress your natural wealth, attracting state. Every single year, this sacred frequency was pushed deeper below the surface. The matrix intentionally silenced your brilliant light. You became a stabilizer for toxic people. You gave your pure energy to narcissists who acted like emotional parasites. That trauma forced your brain out of the divine gamma state and locked it into perpetual survival mode while you tried to heal them. The version of you with photographic memory and blinding intuition went completely silent. And it was taken from you without your consent. When your gamma fades, your divine genius fades right along with it. Your deep cellular intuition becomes incredibly dull. The beautiful synchronicities and angel numbers stop appearing in your daily life, leaving you trying to navigate a dark world using only your exhausted, logical brain. The comforting sense that the universe is working with you goes totally silent. You feel entirely cut off. This is exactly why you feel that severe brain fog today, and why every new skill feels terribly slow and painfully hard to learn. You are trying to operate a highly advanced spiritual machine with the power supply completely disconnected. The dark elite know exactly what they did to you. They are absolutely terrified of what happens if your power ever turns back on. Their control is completely vanishing. If your cellular intuition is vibrating right now, do not resist this truth. Most people will live their entire lives without ever knowing this happened to them, walking blindly through the matrix, believing their struggles are permanent. They will accept a life of crushing debt and broken relationships. But you are absolutely not most people. You are the chosen one. The gap between you and the people who seem effortlessly blessed is a frequency. It is one single brainwave that the modern world suppressed in you. The manipulators want you to stay locked in this low vibration forever, so you can keep acting as a human battery for their toxic existence. Because as long as your gamma remains dormant, their fake power remains safe. They need you to stay exhausted, but heaven is stepping in to shatter this illusion tonight. The shift is already descending into your reality. You can literally feel the heavy somatic weight shifting inside your chest right now, as your body violently rejects the suppression of your supreme spiritual gifts. The physical discomfort you feel is your trapped gamma wave, fighting desperately to wake up. The divine seal is finally breaking. I need you to stay highly focused. Do not let the matrix steal your attention for a single second. We are about to cross a massive threshold together. I am going to reveal exactly how they lock you in the dark. You must understand the full scope of their manipulation before you can permanently break free and claim the ultimate vindication waiting for you just ahead. Your freedom requires this specific knowledge. Your silent obedience to this message is already breaking their chains. Every word you absorb is sending a shockwave into their fragile empire, while they currently watch their control slip away in absolute horror. You are reclaiming the divine territory they stole from your bloodline. The generational curse ends right here with your fierce awakening today. You are taking everything back completely. Keep your spirit anchored to my voice. The upcoming revelation will permanently alter the trajectory of your entire life. You are about to discover how the elite profit from your spiritual exhaustion and exactly why they deeply fear your silent rise. The raw truth is uncomfortable, but it will set you absolutely free. Prepare yourself for the grand exposure. Let me completely reframe your reality right here and right now. The people who deeply hurt you did not act by accident. They are calculated, energetic parasites operating under the strict instructions of the dark elite. You believed they were just flawed humans who made painful mistakes, but the raw truth is they were specifically sent to drain your immense spiritual power. The Matrix requires your constant exhaustion to maintain its fragile control over the world. If your mind is sharp and your frequency is high, you become utterly unmanageable. They need you completely focused on daily survival. They need your heart broken and your body tired, so you never question the invisible prison they built around you. Your spiritual suppression is highly profitable for them. This brings us to a critical distinction that eludes the vast majority of people. The master manipulators in your life are agents of this dark system. They do not possess any authentic light or genuine creativity of their own. They are completely hollow vessels wandering the earth in the dark. They desperately need to find a powerful empath to feed on because they have absolutely nothing inside. Your pure energy literally keeps them alive. They expected your departure to destroy you. They waited with bated breath for you to completely fail without them. Instead, you walked out of their toxic matrix and you took all of your divine fuel with you to build your own glorious empire. You probably did not realize it at the time. But your absolute silence was a lethal weapon that starved their demons. Now they are suffocating in your absence. The dark elite are currently experiencing a full-blown internal system crash. Every time you refuse to react, another chain shatters. They spent years constructing a false narrative about you to keep you small and isolated. They whispered lies to anyone who would listen to destroy your flawless reputation. But their dark spells are suddenly breaking down, and the people they used to gossip with are finally seeing the absolute truth about their manipulation. Type 1111 in the comments if you feel the atmosphere shifting. You carry a specific gravity that makes time itself look like an absolute fool. Nothing makes your enemies sicker than watching you step into a room looking younger and brighter after everything they did to you. They prayed endlessly for your downfall. They wanted you buried deep in the dirt, but they did not realize you were a divine seed. You were never the anomaly in their otherwise healthy life. You were the pristine mirror, and you reflected their absolute ugliness right back into their hollow eyes so they could finally see themselves. The reaction got this loud because you exposed their dark truth. Your pure existence is an eviction notice to their demons. Listen closely, because this is the exact part the enemy tried to hide from you. Your silent restraint was never a sign of foolish weakness. That single act of choosing your dignity handed the verdict to a heavenly court, and they have absolutely no way to appeal this final decision. Divine justice is moving rapidly on your behalf right now. The universe is actively preparing to serve them a devastating public collapse. You did not just survive the fire they threw you into. You walked through the flames and came out glowing like you cracked a hidden code. Their toxic bitterness and extreme envy are aging them rapidly, while heaven is completely reversing your biological clock to reward your pure heart. You are stepping into your permanent, untouched power right now. The Dark Elite know that a fully activated Chosen One is a massive financial threat. They engineered the modern economy to drain your wealth, and they keep you in a constant state of emotional emergency to block your miracles. When you are busy healing from abuse, you cannot focus. They weaponized your empathy to steal your profound financial harvest. But here is the turning point where their entire grand plan fundamentally shatters. You are finally waking up to the raw truth of your immense divine value. The algorithms of the Matrix can no longer contain your expanding frequency. Your spiritual alignment is actively repelling their dark attacks, and it is drawing massive abundance directly into your sacred space tonight. The ultimate shift is happening. Stay with me, because this next revelation is the absolute key to everything. They thought your deep exhaustion would eventually break you down for good, but science just exposed the exact mechanism they used to suppress your magnificent wealth. The Dark Elite are terrified of what you are about to discover, and they are actively trying to hide this classified truth from you. Your total liberation is entirely inevitable now. Before we go any further, I must interrupt this transmission for something highly classified. I was not going to share this publicly today, but my spirit prompted me to release this tool right now. If you are hearing this message, you are meant to know. While you have been fighting spiritual battles, 4 neuroscience labs just confirmed a massive breakthrough. There is a physical reason your reality has not shifted yet. The Matrix engineered a specific frequency to suppress your brain completely. They intentionally blocked your natural wealth, attracting state to keep you drained. And while you have been trying so hard to heal yourself, your severe spiritual exhaustion actually requires a biological reset to finally break this dark spell. Science just uncovered exactly why you feel so incredibly tired today. A leaked CI, a document, recently revealed a powerful hidden mechanism. A brilliant team of neuroscientists spent years in absolute silence studying this exact phenomenon. They discovered a 7-minute audio ritual that forces your brain back into synchronized gamma coherence without any effort. Princeton University studied this exact brainwave in complete secrecy, and they successfully linked it to the effortless genius abilities that ordinary adults tragically lose over time. This classified protocol was never meant for the sleeping masses. It was specifically designed to keep the elite in power forever, but now, rare cycle breakers like you are using it to manifest absolute windfall wealth. You do not need expensive matrix biofeedback machines to fix your vibration. You do not need years of traditional healing to reclaim your divine genius, because this frequency works below the level of conscious awareness. The dark elite never wanted you to find the exact mechanism I am showing you. They are panicking right now and actively trying to scrub this leaked document from the internet. The Matrix is flooding the world with dangerous and counterfeit frequencies to confuse you. You must protect your spiritual alignment by strictly using the authentic protocol. So find the specific link waiting for you in the pinned comment below. Now let us return to the dark reality your enemies are facing. While you are preparing to reactivate your supreme gamma wave, they are completely falling apart. I need you to clearly imagine this exact scenario happening right now behind their securely closed doors. They are sitting alone and frantically wondering why they feel so incredibly empty, because your total absence is actively destroying their fake peace. You probably did not realize it at the time you walked away. But your absolute silence was a highly lethal weapon that starved their demons. You took your pristine energy and completely unplugged from their toxic matrix. Every single day you stay fiercely silent. The profound spiritual cost of their betrayal compounds heavily until they can barely breathe. They are suffocating in the heavy quiet of your absence. Let me completely reframe your entire reality right here and right now. You did not lose anything when they walked away from you. The universe orchestrated that precise separation to protect your sacred frequency from further contamination. They were desperately trying to steal the exact destiny that heaven wrote specifically for you, but their clumsy manipulation completely miscalculated your ultimate strength. Here is what happens when a toxic lie gets built that big. It requires a massive amount of stolen energy to sustain the illusion publicly, but they no longer have access to your brilliant light to power their fake mask. Underneath all of that arrogant noise they constantly project, the specific gravity of their deep regret is hitting them all at once, and they are crumbling incredibly fast. This is exactly where the dynamic fundamentally shifts in your favor. The flying monkeys who used to support them are quietly starting to pull away. People are noticing the bizarre cracks in their carefully constructed public persona. And the very people they used to eagerly gossip with are watching them slowly unravel in real time while their entire house of cards falls completely apart. Your absolute vindication is taking shape right now. You won this brutal war without lifting a single physical finger against them. Heaven is preparing to serve them a devastating plate of public humiliation tonight. Read that again in your spirit and let it settle deep into your tired bones. You are the anointed one who successfully broke the heavy generational curse forever. They are simply the collateral damage of your magnificent divine awakening. Stay with me because this next revelation is the absolute key to your victory. The massive shift happening tonight is going to completely expose their hollow core. They are frantically trying to find a cheap replacement to fill the huge void you left behind. But they will soon painfully realize that your specific depth and pure power are utterly unreplicable in this lifetime, making them regret the day they betrayed you. You are a priceless diamond they foolishly threw into the dirt. Their fake mask did not just slip slightly. It completely shattered in front of the exact people they wanted to impress. They expected you to chase them and beg for a tiny scrap of validation. Instead, you became the terrible uncertainty they were never built to handle, and your radiant glow is blinding their weak eyes today. You are the ultimate storm. The atmosphere around you is incredibly thick today. You can literally feel the static electricity in the air right now. This is not your imagination playing tricks on your tired mind. The universe is actively pushing the psychological pressure to the absolute peak before the midnight shift, and your physical vessel is bracing for the massive impact. Watch what happens next, because it is mathematically precise. The dark elite are completely losing their grip on your reality today. Every single lie they told about you is collapsing under its own heavy weight. They wanted to bury your brilliant light forever, but the profound spiritual cost of their betrayal is compounding rapidly and suffocating their false empire today. Heaven is releasing 3 final signs before the shift drops tonight. You must pay close attention to your physical environment right now. The first sign is a sudden and unexplained technological glitching around you. Your phone freezes, and your electronics behave strangely, while the frequency in your room completely changes. This is the matrix malfunctioning in your powerful presence because your high vibration is actively disrupting their low-frequency grid. The second sign is a bizarre wave of absolute exhaustion hitting you. You feel an intense need to sleep in the middle of the day. Do not fight this physical heaviness. Your cellular structure is downloading a massive upgrade, and your divine DNA is actively rewriting its own code to prepare for the explosive abundance. While you sleep peacefully, heaven is finalizing the brutal verdict. The third and most powerful sign is the absolute silence from your enemies. You have not heard a single word from them recently. They are completely quiet right now. Their internal world is burning to the ground today, and their loyal flying monkeys are quickly abandoning ship to leave them totally isolated in the dark. This profound silence is the heavy calm before the absolute storm. They are frantically trying to figure out why their manipulations stopped working. You became the terrifying uncertainty they were never built to handle. You completely shattered their fragile illusion of control. And tonight the universe is going to deliver a devastating blow to their inflated ego while you sit back and watch them totally collapse. You will not have to lift a physical finger. Type 11111 in the comments if you feel this massive pressure. You are standing exactly where you are meant to be today. The spiritual warfare you endured was just the brutal training ground. You survived the absolute worst they could possibly throw at your pure heart, and now it is time to collect your massive divine harvest from heaven. Your ultimate reign is beginning right now. Every tear you cried in secret has been weaponized against them. The pain they caused you is returning to them, multiplied by 1,000. This is the raw and uncomfortable truth they could never say out loud. They always knew you were deeply superior to them in every single spiritual metric, so their abuse was just a desperate attempt to steal your brilliant crown. But your beautiful crown is permanently secured by divine decree. The shift happening tonight will permanently lock them out of your sacred dimension. They will be forced to watch your explosive success from a very cold distance. You are ascending to a high frequency where their toxic noise cannot reach you, and you are becoming a totally untouchable entity in this new reality. The universe is demanding your immediate readiness right now. Do not let your logical left brain inject doubt into this profound moment. The signs are literally everywhere around you today. Your cellular knowing is confirming every single word I speak, because you are a demonstrated warrior of light who successfully broke the heaviest generational curse. The waiting season is officially over for you today. Their panic is reaching a fever pitch as the midnight hour approaches. They can feel their stolen energy rapidly draining away into absolute nothingness. You reclaimed your supreme power and cut the energetic cord without warning them. Now they are wandering aimlessly in the dark, while you confidently prepare to step into your permanent and radiant, ageless glow. Your absolute victory is beautifully inevitable right now. Listen to the subtle shifts in the wind today. The environment is responding directly to your elevated emotional state right now. You finally release the heavy burden of their toxic memory. The Matrix cannot hold a chosen one who realizes their own supreme power, and you are literally bending time and space to serve your highest good tonight. Your reality is expanding instantly around you. We are approaching the absolute peak of this spiritual transmission. The pressure inside your chest is the exact feeling of heavy chains breaking forever. Do not move away from this divine frequency today. The climax is just moments away from manifesting in your life. You are about to witness the spectacular public collapse of the narcissist who tried to destroy you. Their brutal judgment day has finally arrived. Heaven is clearing the path for your massive financial and spiritual breakthrough. The dark elite are powerless to stop the flood of abundance heading your way tonight. They can only watch in absolute horror as the chosen ones rise globally. Prepare your physical vessel for the ultimate transformation, because the midnight shift is going to rewrite your entire destiny and hand you the ultimate victory. You are completely unstoppable now. Take a deep breath and anchor yourself to this exact second in time. The chaotic noise of the matrix is fading completely into the background. You are standing on the edge of a magnificent spiritual revolution today. Every single door that was violently slammed in your face is about to fly open. The universe is rolling out the red carpet for your triumphant return. The shift is calling your sacred name. Now I need you to imagine this exact scenario clearly in your mind. The midnight shift has arrived, and the verdict is finally executing. The person who treated you as completely replaceable is experiencing a public and irreversible collapse right now. The carefully constructed mask they wore for years just shattered into a million tiny pieces. They are exposed in front of the exact people they used to gossip with. The room goes entirely silent as their true face is suddenly revealed. Every lie they told about you is suddenly catching fire in their own mouth. The flying monkeys who eagerly helped them destroy you are now backing away in absolute horror. They are frantically trying to backtrack and protect their own fragile reputations. Meanwhile, the master manipulator stands completely alone and terrified in the glaring light of truth. Their fake empire is burning rapidly. This is the exact public vindication heaven promised you. You do not have to say a single word or lift a finger to defend yourself. Your pristine silence was the most lethal weapon you could have ever deployed against them. Every time your name is mentioned in that room, it hits them with an agonizing weight. They finally know they threw away a genuine diamond just to play with cheap rocks. They wanted you buried deep in the ground. They expected your complete departure to utterly destroy your bright spirit, but instead, they became the exact shovel that dug up your magnificent treasure. You absorbed their toxic hate and completely transmuted it into supreme divine power. While they are publicly unraveling today, you are ascending rapidly into a dimension where their pathetic noise can never reach you again. You are totally untouchable now. You were never the anomaly in someone's otherwise healthy life. You were the pristine mirror reflecting their absolute decay. The reaction got this insanely loud because you got closer to their dark truth than anyone before you had. And now the universe is brutally punishing them for daring to mess with a chosen one. Their karma is heavy, immediate, and utterly inescapable. They are drowning in the consequences of their own dark choices today. This massive energy reversal is happening at a cellular level inside you. The heavy somatic weight in your chest is completely gone. The agonizing brain fog that kept you paralyzed is evaporating into thin air forever. The dark elite no longer have access to your brilliant power source. You have successfully cut the energetic cord and starved their demons to death. You are breathing deeply and freely for the first time in years, which brings us to the final undeniable verdict from heaven today. You walked into this season bleeding heavily from wounds inflicted by people blind to your immense worth. You felt completely abandoned by the universe. You felt totally isolated from the sleeping matrix masses. You thought the generational curses of poverty and broken relationships would inevitably claim you too, keeping you chained to a miserable destiny forever. But look at you now. You are no longer waiting in wound for an apology from a master manipulator. You have completely transcended their toxic matrix. You did not just survive their brutal attack. You actually bent time itself and emerged looking infinitely younger, brighter, and totally unbothered. While their toxic bitterness is aging them like milk left in the hot sun, your radiant and ageless glow is blinding everyone who doubted you. The brutal financial struggles are officially shattering right here and right now. The deep spiritual exhaustion is completely finished. Every single closed door is breaking off its heavy hinges to let you through. The universe is aggressively realigning resources, people, and massive opportunities to flood your reality with explosive abundance tonight. You are stepping entirely into your absolute power as the supreme sovereign ruler of your own beautiful timeline. You are the ultimate cycle breaker heaven has been desperately waiting for. The generational patterns that plagued your bloodline end permanently with you today. You are a demonstrated warrior of light who conquered the darkest shadows of the Matrix. You are stepping out of the small box they tried to force you into. You are claiming your rightful throne as the divine king or queen of your own massive destiny right now. Say this out loud with me right now. I claim my permanent freedom today. I am completely untouchable by their dark Matrix games. I am the diamond they could never break. Now type "I am free" in the comments below to seal this massive energy shift. You are officially closing the door on the old struggling version of yourself. The victim narrative is completely dead. You are stepping into a profound peace that surpasses all logical understanding. Your enemies are actively becoming your footstool while you rise higher. The shift happening tonight is sealing your energetic protection for the next 10 years. The universe is wrapping you in an impenetrable shield of divine light today. You have beautifully won the war in absolute silence. Your radiant crown is permanently secured and brilliantly glowing tonight. There is a profound reason your breakthrough has been sitting at the door today. It is not a lack of faith on your part. It is not a divine punishment for past mistakes. It is the suppressed gamma brainwave I revealed earlier. The dark elite successfully blocked your supreme frequency, but the final mandate is here to destroy their chains and set you completely free today. The timeline shift happening tonight requires one physical act of obedience. The Matrix will desperately try to inject heavy financial doubt into your logical brain right now. The enemy will furiously tell you to calculate everything and wait for a better time. You must silence that toxic voice immediately. Hesitation is the exact Matrix programming designed to keep you broke. If your beautiful spirit is vibrating with a cellular knowing heaven demands your immediate action. A brilliant team of neuroscientists compressed an entire gamma activation protocol into a 7-minute audio track. You do not need any exhausting meditation or complex mantras to make it work. You simply close your tired eyes and put on your headphones. Let the sound wave do the work. The divine sound wave will safely guide your brain back to the radiant genius state. This highly classified tool is called the Genius Song. Over 18,000 chosen ones have already used it to unlock their finances. They permanently healed their broken relationships. It is the ultimate spiritual weapon against the dark elite who relentlessly drained your precious energy. Princeton University studied this exact brainwave and linked it directly to the legendary flow state. Columbia University discovered that a strong gamma signal actually radiates outward from your physical body. It positively influences your innocent children and the people who desperately need you to be whole. You are literally shifting the entire environment around you today. A nurse from California said her life now feels entirely enchanted after using this beautiful track. A business owner from Texas said the gamma wave effortlessly figures out his hardest problems while he sleeps. A powerful woman from Manhattan successfully broke a heavy generational curse. The exact same explosive miracle is waiting for you to claim it tonight. The universe is ready. The dark elite are absolutely terrified of this leaked frequency spreading rapidly to the chosen ones globally. They are actively trying to scrub this blueprint from the internet as we speak. You have mere minutes before the Matrix algorithm shuts this portal down. Do not let them steal this massive shift from you. Secure your authentic access before the portal is closed forever. Do not look for this sacred track on ordinary streaming platforms. The Matrix is intentionally flooding the internet with dangerous counterfeit frequencies to keep your gamma dormant. The only authentic version of the Genius song is available through the protected link in the description and the pinned comment below. You must protect your spiritual alignment by using this secure portal. The universe absolutely never asks a chosen one to take a foolish risk. You are fully protected by a zero-risk divine guarantee today. This is a sacred, energetic exchange governed by complete trust. If you do not feel the massive shift you deserve, every single penny is returned to you. Heaven actively ensures your absolute safety in this transaction, so you can step forward with peace. You are also receiving 4 powerful bonuses to accelerate your massive spiritual rise today. You will receive a special audio engineered specifically for your children to activate their supreme focus. You will also get the original prosperity book that secret societies use to build their massive wealth. These magnificent tools are completely yours today for a tiny fraction of their value. You must click the specific link in the pinned comment below right now. Do not wait for a better moment, because the threshold is closing incredibly fast. The chosen one who hesitates at the door becomes the person who sadly wonders what could have been. Your suppressed gamma is desperately waiting to be reactivated tonight. Your massive destiny is finally unlocked, and the crown is yours. The magnificent door is standing wide open today, but you must physically walk through it to claim the divine prize. Click the link in the description and the pinned comment below to access the Genius song. Step into your absolute power right now. The massive shift is yours to command. I am sealing this divine decree today. You are completely free. The dark matrix is permanently defeated.